So we're going to approach a roundabout here. We're going to be going left first exit. If we're asked to follow signs, it would be Ring Road North or Nottingham A52. So we're going to check our mirrors, see if it's clear, yep, and we're going to signal. And very important, timing. Timing is very important. We don't want to do it too late, we don't want to do it too early either. So we're going to position, observe on the right, and I can see it's clear after this Mercedes, and I'm going to continue on, progress. I'm going to plan ahead. I can see speed limits changing from 30 to 50, so I'm going to keep an eye on my speed. I can see on the left I'm getting a sign that's telling me a slip road, as well as seeing a slip road. Mirror signal to inform drivers what I'm intending to do. Now at this point we will check our blind spot. Now a lot of individuals when checking blind spot fully turn around, which is dangerous if you think about it. You're taking your attention away from the direction you're going. It's like walking backwards. Now the direction we want to go is in Chad, Borough Wash and Spondon, and as you can see according to the sign here, it's the furthest lane to my right. As well as the sign, I have road markings ahead that tell me as well. So I'm going to check my mirrors to see if it's clear and safe. Yep, I'm going to signal, I'm going to just glance to the right as I mentioned, and then move over as it's safe to do so. Cancel the signal once I'm over. A lot of individuals tend to cancel halfway through or a bit too early. So take each step at a time. Once you're in, cancel the signal. There's no rush. Okay? So further ahead, I'm going to check to see if the speed's still 50. Yes it is, so continue on. I can see traffic lights ahead, they're on green, it could change, so I'm going to be prepared. So at this roundabout ahead, I'm going to pull a U-turn and go back. So I'm going to check my mirrors again, get a signal. Check the right, fantastic, yep. Now I'm going to keep my signal on to inform drivers of what I'm intending, or road users should I say, what I'm intending to do. So positioning, observe, clear. Mirrors, signal, position to the left. Cancel signal. Speed limit on this road is 50, so whenever you join a new road, you should always update yourself with the speed limit, because every road has a different speed. So update yourself with the speed limit. So ahead I can see a slip road to my left, clear on the right if I need to move over. There's another car coming, so I'm going to stay in between these two cars, the two Peugeots in actual fact, the red one behind and the white one in front. So, okay. Switch over into the left-hand lane. There's a right-hand lane, there's an overtaken lane or turning right lane. I have no intentions of turning right, and I have no intentions of overtaking anyone. So following signs for Ring Road West. Keep looking for the next sign that's telling me Ring Road West, telling me exactly how far my exit is, so I'm always prepared, and I'm always aware of what's coming ahead and what's required of me. Okay, notice there's a difference between that line to your left and the line to your right. The line to your left is actually represents a slip road. Okay, so sign coming up, 1/3 of a mile, Ring Road is telling this is the next exit. So the next sign I'm actually looking for is a countdown markers, because that tells me that I'm 300 yards. So we've got one on the left here, so it's got 3 lines, it's a bit hidden. Now we've got 2 lines, so at this point I would check my mirrors and signal. So at this point it'll be a good timing for you guys to be indicating. I always say to my students, better early than late. So we've taken our exit cancel indicator. We're following this sign for Ring Road, as you can tell, as you can see on the road markings, it also states Ring Road. On the left you can see a sign, I'm approaching a roundabout. We're going to be going ahead, second exit. Now a lot of people tend to struggle on this roundabout because they lose control because of the speed. So you want to slow down to about 15-20 miles per hour in gear 2 and position, observe on the right, and then continue on. Here is also speed limit on this road, because we've joined a new road after the roundabout, is 30. Now we're going downhill. Now naturally the car wants to pick up speed here because it's going downhill, so we're going to cover the brakes to control the speed rather than encourage more speed, if that makes sense. we're going to stay in the center lane. Now this center lane goes straight as well as right, so it goes in two directions. If we're going straight, we have no reason to indicate. However, we are going right, so we're going to indicate right to inform road users around us that we're not going straight in this lane, we're actually going right. Okay. Now, very easy tip to make sure that you're staying within your lane. The line to your right, just make sure you're not crossing that. So just follow it as you go along, geared to about 10 to 15 miles per hour, following it.